Something unbelievable just happened, and it's shaking the sports world in a way no one saw coming. What started as a casual off-air remark from a veteran ABC anchor has now spiraled into one of the biggest controversies surrounding rising tennis star Alex Eala. The network is scrambling for damage control, fans are outraged, and the name Eala is dominating headlines once again. But this time, not for her incredible performance on the court. Before we get into the firestorm that's consuming social media, let's rewind for a second. Alex Eala isn't just another young tennis player. She's one of the fastest rising stars in women's tennis. A prodigy from the Philippines who's breaking barriers, one victory at a time. At just 20 years old, she's already achieved what most players only dream of: titles, top-tier performances, and a growing international fan base that treats her like a national hero. But fame comes with a cost. And as we've seen time and time again in sports, the higher you rise, the more the spotlight burns. The controversy started quietly. During a live broadcast wrap-up after a recent WTA event, an ABC anchor, known for their blunt commentary, was caught making a remark about Eala while the cameras were supposedly off. The network later confirmed that a private studio mic had still been live, and the audio leaked within hours. What did the anchor say? The details are murky. ABC hasn't released the full transcript, but sources close to the studio report that the comment was disrespectful and dismissive, questioning Eala's abilities and implying that her recent victories were overhyped because of her nationality. One insider claimed the anchor allegedly said something along the lines of, "She's not really that good. The hype's just because she's from the Philippines." Whether that's the exact quote or not, the damage was done. The clip, less than 10 seconds long, spread across X, formerly Twitter, TikTok, and Reddit within minutes. And by the next morning, Respect Alex Eala and Boycott ABC were trending in both the Philippines, and the US fans couldn't believe what they'd heard. For them, Alex Eala isn't just an athlete, she's a symbol of pride, discipline, and hope. To hear a major network personality belittle her achievements hit differently, especially for those who followed her journey from the junior circuit all the way to the WTA main stage. Comments poured in. "Alex Eala earned every single point she's made. Don't disrespect her." This is why representation matters. They can't stand to see Filipinos winning. And perhaps the most repeated, "Say what you want, but Eala lets her racket do the talking." ABC issued an official statement hours later, confirming that the anchor had been suspended pending investigation. The network called the remarks unacceptable and said they do not reflect the values of our organization or our commitment to diversity in sports coverage. But the damage control didn't stop there. Within 24 hours, clips of Eala's past matches, her epic rallies, emotional victories, and humble post-match interviews flooded social media. Her fans turned what could have been a negative moment into a global show of support. It's the kind of comeback you'd expect from Eala, not on the court this time, but in the court of public opinion. The timing couldn't be more dramatic. Eala is in the middle of one of the most intense stretches of her young career. She's competing on the Asian WTA swing, facing top-tier competition, and continuing to prove that she belongs among the elite. Every match, every rally, every win reinforces what fans have been saying all along. She's the real deal. Tennis analysts who followed her since her junior days say her development has been extraordinary. Her footwork is sharper, her forehand heavier. Her mental composure, next level. She's not just playing to win matches, she's playing to build a legacy. But that legacy is exactly what's under attack in this controversy. While many fellow journalists condemned the anchor's words, a few tried to defend them, claiming it was taken out of context. Others suggested the network was overreacting to public pressure. Yet those arguments only fueled the fire, because this isn't just about a comment, it's about the double standards that still exist in sports commentary. When a young player from a smaller tennis nation succeeds, there's often an undertone of disbelief, as if their victories aren't real until they've beaten someone from a tennis powerhouse. And that's what this moment exposed. Eala's supporters quickly reminded everyone of her accomplishments: two-time junior Grand Slam doubles champion, multiple ITF titles, a steady climb through the WTA rankings. And let's not forget, she's done all this while balancing life away from home, representing a country where tennis isn't even the main sport. That's not hype, that's hard work. As the controversy snowballed, Eala herself stayed silent. No social media posts, no interviews, just focus. Those close to her say that's exactly who she is, calm under pressure, letting her game do the talking. But that silence made the story even more powerful. Sports journalists began revisiting her past interviews, moments where she spoke about overcoming criticism, dealing with cultural expectations, and staying humble through success. In one old clip, Eala says softly, "At the end of the day, I play for the love of tennis, not for validation." That quote went viral again this week, symbolizing her grace amid chaos. Meanwhile, fans demanded accountability. Online petitions surfaced calling for ABC to make a public apology, not just to Eala, but to the Filipino tennis community at large. Sponsors reportedly pressured the network behind the scenes, reminding executives that sports broadcasting isn't just about analysis, it's about respect. Within 2 days, the anchor posted a brief statement on social media. "I regret the comment made off-air and understand the impact it had. It was never my intention to disrespect Alex Eala or her fans. I deeply apologize." The post received over 50,000 comments within hours, most of them unforgiving. Some said the apology felt forced, others questioned whether it would have happened at all without the viral outrage. A few defended the anchor, saying everyone makes mistakes, but for most, the issue wasn't about one person's slip-up, it was about a pattern that needs to end. Because Alex Eala represents something bigger than tennis. She's a new generation of athletes, confident, global, and unafraid to rewrite what success looks like. Her journey has inspired thousands of young players across Asia, proving that you don't need to come from a tennis powerhouse to dream big. And maybe that's why this controversy hit so hard. It wasn't just an insult, it was an attempt to downplay the very idea that someone like Eala could belong among the best. As the week unfolded, the story began to shift. News outlets that had initially covered the suspension started focusing on Eala's professionalism. Several major publications in the US even published editorials questioning the culture of off-air comments in sports broadcasting, urging more accountability in how analysts talk about female athletes and players from diverse backgrounds. By Friday, ABC quietly confirmed the anchor would remain off-air indefinitely. Insiders suggested the suspension might turn into a formal termination, though the network declined to comment. Meanwhile, Alex Eala returned to the court. No drama, no comments, just tennis. And when she stepped out to play her next match, something incredible happened. The entire stadium erupted in applause. Fans held banners reading, "We stand with Alex" and "Respect the game." It was a moment of unity that transcended nationality, language, and media noise. In a way, that's what makes Eala's story so compelling. She's not fighting back with words. She's fighting back with grace, with passion, with every forehand and every point she earns. Her response wasn't an interview, it was a statement written in movement, sweat, and determination. Even as networks scramble and PR teams issue statements, Alex Eala continues to do what she's always done, play with heart. And maybe that's why she's different. Because while others talk, she acts. While others debate, she delivers. What started as a controversy ended as a reminder that real class doesn't need a microphone. So what's next? ABC faces a decision: how to rebuild credibility after a storm of their own making. the anchor may never return to air. And Eala, she'll keep climbing. She's already proven she can rise above any noise, whether it's from opponents, critics, or careless words caught on a mic. Because at the end of the day, the story of Eala isn't just about tennis. It's about respect, resilience, and the quiet power of someone who refuses to be underestimated. And for anyone still doubting her, the message from fans couldn't be clearer. You can say what you want off air, but on the court, Eala speaks louder than all of you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for the latest tennis updates, and share your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear what you think about Eala's incredible performance and the controversy surrounding the ABC anchor